Is different really better than better? Hi, my name is Mangum. I'm a trainer, I'm an author, but more importantly, I'm your real estate coach. And that's the topic of this edition of Sale to Serve. This past week I had an opportunity to see Sally Hogshead speak at a conference. Sally is the author of 2 books, How the World Sees You, and a new one coming out this month called Fascinate. Her message was pretty clear. People will not pay the difference if they can't see the difference. And that is particularly true with real estate agents. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you need to understand how you're different and claim it. And secondly, you have to have a listing presentation that is different. And that's a little bit of a problem because we're all trained how to do a listing presentation exactly the same way. You talk about the company, you spend all your time talking about the marketing, then you talk about the pricing, and that's it. Well, you know, if the seller can't tell the difference between us, then what they all do is they shop on who can give them the lowest commission rate. So if you are going to compete at a listing presentation, you have to be different. But of course, the question might be how? Well, Sally has one suggestion. She says that you pick up the phone and you call somebody who sends you referrals and ask this. When you tell somebody about my services, what is it exactly that you say? Wouldn't that be interesting to find out how people are describing you? I think that's the most fantastic idea. And I have to tell you something. I know somebody who did that. He was an engineer by education and he spent years as an engineer. So he had engineer mentality. He called one day and asked somebody, a friend of his that had recommended him, and said, what is it that you said about me? And they said, well, that you're really detailed and you never let the details or little things slip through the cracks. He grabbed a hold of that and he uses that in his listing presentation. He tells people that he has systems that most real estate agents have never even thought about. And why is that important to them? It's important to them because that means not one detail gets through, nothing delays closing, and they get absolutely the most money they can get on time with no worries. That was a brilliant way to utilize this different piece. Now, what about your listing presentation? How do you make that different? Well, I have a couple of resources for you. First, go onto my YouTube channel. It is packed full of videos that talk about listings and you can get all kinds of little tidbits. Also, secondly, I have an award-winning course called Strategic Listing Specialist, and that now comes in 2 varieties. You can get it online, on demand. It would be out there indefinitely for you, so you can watch it over and over and over. And I also do this class live. If that's something that you're interested in or interested in it online, take a look below to see where I am or where you can hook up with the online version. All right, your job now is to go be different. Figure out what's important, what makes you different, and then decide how you're going to claim it. If you like our videos, if you like this video blog, please make sure to subscribe to me at YouTube, reach out to me on LinkedIn, and follow me on Twitter. And in the meantime, please remember, it is the learners who are the earners.